Significant changes will lead to great things, a massive incoming of energy, a new look calendar. Please note that other languages are available at archangeliccalendar.com. Also, please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. The day is 432 hours and starts at 3 p.m. after hitting the 3 a.m. meditation bells 18 times prior. This post's launch time is the East Coast USA 11:11 morning gate. On the 3D date 092522, the following 3 p.m. will start this new day. Follow this parallel around the globe until it hits your local time at 3 p.m. The following new day will begin at 101,322. If you are conscious that a new day has begun, send love and kindness to all. A general note, you are amongst family. Don't hesitate to contact any of the Archangelic community leaders if you need help with your assignment approach. Today's date on the Archangelic calendar is Infinity B53A28 Infinity I2N2N2I3N3N3I5N5N5 Infinity R2V2V2G2G21 Infinity B7D Infinity. Relevant to the calendar date, Gaia is in Ceres will, Ceres, our galaxy, acts upon the infinite universe's will, which is yet a microcosm for infinitely expanding creator source. The current setting is Spirit, which is highly appropriate considering the quantum and overall general wackiness in incredible abundance today. This Archangelic day was ultimately out of space and time for no apparent reason until we went back and fixed it. It did not feel like something that should not have happened. It simply was a necessary void that, for whatever reason, solidified a more favorable outcome. From experience, this usually removes a threat trying to manifest from the depths of the past. Regardless, we must always trust the macro, especially regarding things like this. There are tons of movement in the Archangelic calendar columns, which means a great deal of changes here. The direction of AA Metatron is 3 days ahead, and the other apparent differences in the calendar are plentiful. We are dealing with changes across all lines and divisions. The addition of the column that will count how many days are entirely out of linear space and time is placed just beyond the Festival of Lights column. More legions from the deep hierarchy of the macro have arrived to assist us. This situation is a direct response to our asking. Needless to say, profound energies are coming to help each of us. Relevant to our now, many will ignite the Messiah within themselves. The sun is not punishing the earth, it's pushing her. There is an extra dose of peace arriving with each rising sun. Keep in mind the messages from the dream state. Mandela effects are so plentiful you may want to check around the house for missing items. Help each other, you are only as strong as your weakest link. All signs point to a massive jump in consciousness in a concise amount of time, ask the sun. A significant shift in the human paradigm has already happened. Some who walk among you have already peered into this truth. This is another way of saying some are living in fifth-dimensional consciousness. Incredible light codes are coming into the gifted. This incoming is separate from the general incoming. Many so-called masters have shown their true colors via fear-mongering based on ignorance. This is no time to follow blindly. Allow intuition always to be your guide. Intense incoming energy means intense changes. The energy sources are too numerous to believe, but the purpose is the same, progressing humanity on all levels. Stargates, portals, and wormholes will all be more active than ever. This is because the consciousness and will of the median collective are forcing it to be. This powerful force comes when understanding reaches critical mass. If your heart chakra feels weird, it's because it is being replaced by something much more profound and powerful. You are free to take that statement in as many ways as possible as it has many meanings. We are all being called to change how we approach things, even things that have worked well. There is an upgrade waiting to happen behind these changes, but first, we must let go of what was. All the beautiful things that are happening and are about to happen directly result from our collective letting go. It may be a leap of faith for some, but worth it nevertheless. Philosophical buffet. Life will answer your asked questions, ask and then pay attention. Same as telepathy, just much more extensive in response. The multiverse is created and housed in the human mind and is fostered by its macro-micro connection. This is how the observer makes reality in a multiversal consciousness. The reason is as electric as the cosmos and just as vast in physicality. Sometimes, wounds are not meant to heal fully, sometimes, the bloody scar is necessary. Everyone has battles, an incredible backstory, and obstacles to overcome. Change comes from deep within, nothing on the surface will do. People will see you with the eyes they wish to see you in, this is not a reflection of you. Nothing exists that is not observed, the observer creates reality by interpreting the energy it encounters. There must be a grand observer for existence to live on such a large scale. We know that the observer within creates our reality, but this macro consciousness must have another vantage point for the macro's grandness to exist. That being said, there is a macro observer that observes all, and through this macro observation, all life then experiences the moment via its innate connection to the ultimate observer. Allow all to go and come in peace. There will be many people in your life making a great shirt, don't take it personally. Incoming knowledge and downloaded wisdom affect you on multiple timelines at once. This blessing is significant as you improve your cognizant life and all the possibilities. The incoming source will always generate from within but will take an outwardly macro route to fruition to keep the conscious mind at ease. Some days, the gentle caress of a breeze is all we need to set the energy right. Memorization will not teach you anything because there is no wiggle room to understand objects outside the known knowledge base. The harder it is to move your emotions, the larger your circumstances will become. When using the term universe, if it implies all that is, it is a true and powerful notion. If it is used to describe the place in space and time we live, then one would be imprisoned by this definition because we are swimming in a sea of infinitely expanding creator source, and are limitless because of the multiverse. We must be 100% sure what we are referring to when we use these terms concerning the macro. I, me, mine, is never the sentiment of a true master teacher. You cannot be a master and teach dogmatic principles, the two are direct opposites. Do not wish to be in a state of anything, the goal is constant expansion. Hard times make strong people, easy times make weak people. This cycle has continued throughout history, and we must restore balance. There is no right or wrong, just a non-stop cycle of perspective and justification of actions by opinion. Trying to control others is a form of uselessness. Even in its simplest and most innocent form, it's fear-based, and those impulses always come from less than positive sources. Fear, anger, and insecurity go hand in hand, and can manifest in many unpalatable forms. This is also a symptom of an insecure ego. Those outside a collective are no experts on the collective. Losing one's anxiety is a good indication that your consciousness is steadily rising and has settled in a place of deeper understanding. With every metaphysical intention of healing, the earth moves closer to prophecy. Ignorance is a blindfold, people do not know what they do not know. Keep in mind there are two feeling zones, one is authentic from the spirit, and the other is created from the ego. This is similar to the malevolent impulses of humanity. Many teachers are guided by malevolence and think they are working for the spirit. How can one be sure? Ask the question to the macro and allow it to answer. Don't let a good marketing plan guide you. It's romanticism that leads to complacency. Some people will always put a negative spin on things because this is how their mind operates. Allow them to think as they wish. Do not allow their notions to infect your mind. Forget national borders, earthly boundaries, and societal boxes. It is time for unity in a profound way that does not respect lines of false division. Search for a great purpose in all your trials. The greater the circumstance, the more significant the purpose. Understanding that your consciousness is a fragment of the sum of the whole is essential to mastery. The thing inside of yourself that realizes you are alive is the same consciousness that created all of physicality. If this truth is deeply embedded inside the micro-self's psyche, then the macro's powers are readily available. That being said, this must be something truly understood. Just saying it is not enough. It must be digested and distributed to all parts of micro-understanding, conscious and subconscious. Peace of mind is impossible. We must never allow thoughts to run the show. Intuition, feelings, and macro-micro union must take the lead. This has been said in various ways. Some call it moving into the heart. Others call it living in the now. Regardless of what you call it, it is beyond necessary to transcend thought if a human wants to reach its most powerful state of being. When you are in pain or discomfort, you are usually hyperfocused on reliving it. Nothing else matters or exists in your mind until relief comes. If the discomfort is chronic, you may become so used to the pain that you no longer feel it. This can be the same for any situation presented to you. Metaphysical tools and color representatives. All archangelic tools are available at all times, not just the ones listed here, and the relevant parties decide the representative from each color. Use the legend below to help you decipher how to best use these weapons. To access the tools below, ask the said being for permission and wield with great emotion and fervor. Archangel Metatron has full access. The healing hand, left, is active and optimized, as is the striking hand. Blue Archangel Michael's Shiva legendary sword can handle anything, as it is entirely omnipotent. No level of consciousness can block this divine weapon. It is also a great weapon against electronics and technology as it can override any circuitry. Violet Archangel Raguel's Orb of Reassurance is like having a supportive best friend in your ear. It is incredibly entertaining and amazingly wise, much like Archangel Raguel. A fantastic communication tool. Yellow Archangel Yabashiel's Sandals allows your footsteps to bless the earth without extra effort. This tool enables our subconscious selves to be actively involved in the healing process of Gaia. Teal Archangel Jephiska's Atmospheric Bracelet brings an element of fun to your nights. Jephiska is the archangel in charge of gatherings. She would be the recommended party planner if you have one. Red Archangel Ariel's Wand of Comforts helps you summon any necessity you may have. It is a beautiful and comforting tool when equipped. Green Archangel Raphael's Healing Staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you wield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Indigo Archangel Zedekiel's Pendant of Justice lessens all judgment against you and casts you in a favorable light. This tool is also helpful for general shielding. Black Archangel Azuruel's Auto Gears automatically sets the proper parameters to make changes smooth and effortless. It is a great tool to end relationships of all kinds as it guarantees the event manifests for the greater good of all involved. Orange Archangel Zophiel's Intel brings your intuition a briefing to follow your gut instincts. This tool can tell you exactly why you feel a certain way by leaving the guesswork out. If you are not clairaudient, Zophiel will get the message to you in other ways. Brown Archangel Chaliel's Horn summons an army of unimaginable power to your location. This horn is a hypersensitive tool that will adapt to current events in your life globally. Gray Silver Archangel Baruchiel's Orb is excellent for encouraging the healing of old wounds. This orb is perfect for supporting your dreams and ambitions, but it can also knock beings into another galaxy when necessary. Pink Archangel Chamiel's Radiant Peace allows you to be secluded in a peaceful bubble, no matter what is happening around you. This tool also allows those in your heart to have protection as well. White Archangel Gabriel's Dulfikar Sword brings down negative energies and anything attached. This sword will affect beliefs, followers, accomplices, etc. In other words, it does not stop at the point presented, it continues until nothing is left of its essence. Rainbow Archangel Pamael's Patience bends space and time to suit your needs. It can speed up wait time or delay something that needs to be stalled. This tool is utilized by simply asking for its assistance and flowing in sacred space and time. Today's assignments. Please use today's tools if you need assistance performing the tasks below. Nothing requires you to do the following. If you are ready, your higher self will call you to duty. If not, skip the meditation. When working alone, please note it is always advised to hold metaphysical modalities for at least a 360 count. You must always be ready for unexpected calls to metaphysical action without our prompting. Please note, today's assignments are in cooperation with many moving parts. This is our job. We must do it to the best of our ability, the same way the other teams on separate tasks will. The portals we created here are optimized and ready for service. There are many living on this planet in pain and suffering, be it physically, mentally, or otherwise. As gifted beings, we must have the ultimate compassion for all beings and bring them to light in their darkest hours. Send any downtrodden life forms. Rainbow light, violet flame, white light, white breeze, green flame, red waters, and brown plasma. It is essential that we remove the false accreditation of dogma and replace this with universal knowledge and natural wisdom. This effort is meant to bring humanity closer to the light of the infinite and the understanding therein. Engulf the earth and its inhabitants in the following: indigo light, violet flame, silver light, rose gold light, rainbow thundering light, rainbow waters, and violet plasma. Bless the earth's waters and restore balance to the most receptive of all the earth elements. Bless the waters with your words from the heart and the following: rainbow waters, rainbow light, white breeze, teal flame, teal light, brown flame, yellow crystalline light, violet flame, and indigo plasma. Encourage the waters to return to Lake Mead by presenting the lake with the following: white light, orange light, indigo flame, violet flame, green water, red water, platinum water, and rainbow water. Encourage Gaia to release her water reserves to the Earth's surface by asking her and offering her love with rainbow plasma. Encourage the continual evolution of the gifted by placing them in a diamond Merkaba, and elevating them towards even higher consciousness. Search the possible timelines ahead for the best feeling place to reside. Then take yourself and your clan up an emerald staircase, and enjoy the positive outcomes. Restore natural law to the earth by engulfing planet Earth in the following: teal plasma, teal flame, teal breeze, pink flame, red flame, orange waters, indigo plasma, brown plasma, and rainbow light. Our galaxy has much to do with our upgrades and personal advancements in metaphysics. Invite the energy exchange by speaking directly to Sir Z, and asking for continued blessings for you and all the gifted of Earth. An act of kindness is more powerful than words can express. If an opportunity presents itself where you can facilitate compassion, please do. If not, hunt out a chance to do so and make a fundamental change in someone's life. Finish this act of kindness to all of life on Earth and beyond with the following: multidimensional violet flame, rainbow breeze, rainbow flame, rainbow winds of change, flame and breeze, rainbow water, rainbow plasma, rainbow electrical strikes, rainbow gamma ray lights, rainbow thundering lights, and rainbow light. Thank you for your service. Enjoy today's video.